Good morning, kindergarten families. I am so happy to welcome you here today for a live in-person show. I am very excited, as I know you are, to watch our kindergartners perform for you. They have definitely lived by the motto, work hard, play hard, and they had a lot of fun this year. You'll notice a theme, and you might have noticed when you were walking in, and of course on our artwork that Ms. Raimondo helped create, the students created. Our theme sort of wraps around a book called I Am Not Just a Scribble. And that book is about belonging to a bigger community. It's about having fun, and it sort of led our theme throughout, and one of the songs that you'll hear today is inspired by that book as well. So I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you for bowling with everything this past year. It's been an interesting year, but we're so happy to have you and welcome you here for this wonderful concert. Let's begin with a round of applause for our wonderful kindergartners.
All right, good morning, everyone. Just echo what Mrs. Lockett said. It's wonderful to have you all here. Before we start, I'm just going to ask if we can keep the aisle clear during the performance for pictures and everything. If you could just try to take pictures from your seats, that would be fantastic. Let's get the show on the road. We're going to start with Miss Jaya Jordan, and she's going to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Don't they sound great? Give them another round. Well done. They worked hard. Good morning, everybody. This is an LES tradition that is near and dear to all of our hearts. It's the first time in 2 years that we've been able to do this performance. I want to thank, before we even get started, because while Mrs. Carney and Mrs. Ryan and myself, we get a lot of the accolades, we could not do our jobs without our teaching assistants, and I want to just give them a big, that's Mrs. Katie Abramowitz, Mrs. M, Mrs. Harper Collins, and Antoinette Schwitt. I mean, these are the ladies that are behind the scenes that are loving your kids every day as much as we are, and we really, really appreciate those ladies. So, you know, I'm just going to say, being an elementary school teacher, one of the real perks about that is that you're around young people. And these guys continue to inspire me and all of their teachers here at school. And it has been an interesting year, there's no question. It's been a year of lots of changes. We started the year with masks. made it through it. We had some quarantines. It was rough, but we made it. We made it. Let's give all ourselves a round of applause for making it to there. So I have a few words of advice for you guys, and I may finish it a little bit different than I think, but I'm going to start off with when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, I'm forgetting this thing. When I was a little kid, oh my gosh, not so long ago, I had to learn a lot of things I didn't really know. Brain freeze. How to dress myself, tie my shoes, how to jump a rope, how to smile for a picture without looking like a dope. But of all the things I learned, the favorite of them all was this little poem hanging on the kindergarten wall. Of all you learn here, remember this the best. Don't hurt each other and clean up your mess. Take a nap every day. And they don't, by the way. I wish we did. How many adults? Wash before you eat. Hold hands. Stick together. Look before you cross the street. Remember the seed in the little paper cup. First the root grows down and then the plant grows up. Lately, I've been worried as I look around and see an awful lot of grown-ups looking worried and as foolish as can be. I know there's lots of things to know we haven't mastered yet. Still, it's real important stuff that students and adults sometimes soon forget. I know we'd all be better off if we could just recall this little poem hanging on the kindergarten wall. Of all you learn here, remember this the best. Don't hurt each other and clean up your mess. Take a nap every day. Wash before you eat. Hold hands, stick together. Look before you cross the street. Remember the seed in the little paper cup. First the root grows down and then the plant grows up. First the root grows down and then the plant grows up. You guys are amazing. Thank you.
Hello, it's so nice to see everyone here in person. It's been a few years and it's just awesome celebrating with you. Kindergartners, you sound amazing. And I want to thank, we have Miss Wall here too. She helped us name our feelings this year too. So thank you for that. And Mr. S., thanks for helping bring the gift of music to our school year. And you boys and girls sound amazing. I have some words to say from a special book called A Letter from Your Teacher. As your teacher and your friend, I just can't believe this school year is now coming to an end. Can you think way back to our first day of school? You might have felt unsure meeting new friends and learning rules. But look at you now. You've come a long way. We grew to be a family as you learned and made mistakes. You've laughed a lot together. We needed those brain breaks. We asked questions during reading and answered quite a few. You wrote sentences with capitals, ending with punctuation too. As you start a brand new year, I have no doubt you'll be a star. Your new teacher will soon learn just how wonderful you are. We'll always have our memories even when this year is through. You've become a special part of me, and our class is now a part of you. Love, Mrs. Ryan.
Good morning, everyone. This is definitely one of a very bittersweet day for me. I always get very choked up. I would first like to thank all the parents for all your continuous support this year. It's been amazing. And I would especially like to thank my students for reminding me each day how awesome it is to be a teacher. Today I want to share a special part of a book called You're Here for a Reason by one of my favorite authors, Nancy Tillman, who shows readers how each of us fits into this life's big picture. You're here for a reason. If you think you're not, I would just say that perhaps you forgot. A piece of the world that is precious and dear would surely be missing if you weren't here. If not for your smile and your laugh and your heart, this place we call home would be minus a part. Thank goodness you're here. Thank goodness times two. I just can't imagine a world without you. Thank you, and enjoy the final part of the concert.
I
Let's have one huge round of applause for our kindergarten students. They did such an amazing job. I'm so, so proud of them, and it's such a pleasure to get to come to work every day and just make music with all of you friends. This is my first year at LES. It's also my first year teaching, and I just feel so lucky to get to work at. Thank you. I just feel so lucky to get to come and work at an amazing school with amazing students who just make every day such a pleasure. So, do you like the balloons? There's our little fancy touch. So, kindergarten students, this was an amazing year. It's been a good year, as we sang in our song. Next year is going to be an amazing year for you too. I can't wait to see all of you friends back. But you just went through so much, and you did such hard work, and I'm so proud of you all. So one more big round of applause for our kindergarten students, please. Yes, we couldn't have done it without our kindergarten staff, our teachers, our aides, and of course Mr. Irvin recording for us. So another round of applause for all those people. And that's our show. Thank you all so much for coming. It's been so nice to see all of your faces and get back to in-person concerts. We're going to keep all of our kindergarten students here for a minute so we can take some pictures, okay guys?
So families, I don't normally do this, but we're gonna stay in here for a few moments so that you can take some pictures with your child. Just make sure that your child gets returned to their teacher before you leave so that we don't lose anybody along the way. Honestly, it's been such a wild ride that I feel like these moments are so few and far between that we can be in person together. So I wanna give you the opportunity to take some pictures before you leave. Thank you again for coming.